Hi, Tefl-Dude here. Now today I've got these three gorgeous iPad keyboards to show you, and the reason you need to stay tuned is because they range between 40 and 60 euro. What? Shock horror? You don't have to pay 250 euro to Apple? No, you don't. And you might think the quality is a bit less than usual, but I'm telling you, these bad boys are really rocking. Now, why do I have three? Well, I bought three because I bought one and then I wanted a little bit better one. So they are very similar, but they're very different. I want to talk about the similarities, as you can see. Obviously, they all look the same. Obviously, they have detachable keyboards that are Bluetooth. So you don't need to be next to your computer in order to use this. In addition to that, if you look at the back here, you see over here, there's a little cut. You think, what's that for? I've never seen this on any other iPad or keyboard, not even on my Surface Pro. Because of that cutout, it means, as you can see here, it can lean backwards like that. And you can use it with your keyboard, typing away, and you can look at the screen like it's a book. And all of them do that. Get this the right way around. All of them do that. The only difference between them is, like I said, this one's a bit lighter. And the reason I bought it is at the back, you notice it goes down a lot further. This is more for the artist person. These don't go back so far. You can see that they're not so bad. They go back quite a bit, but they're not as good as this one. So I bought that one because I really prefer to write almost flat. Now, what else can we say about these? So have a look at this PDF I made. Now here you can see the first one, Epico, cost 63 euro. I bought it from some Czech company because it's difficult to get a QWERTY keyboard, which is what they use in Poland, it's what they use in England and the USA. But for some reason, you've got this QWERT with a Z at the end, and that's the German layout or Finnish layout. I've seen French layout. I don't want them. And I had to go through this company to buy it through a Czech company, or you can get it from iSpot, which is the Polish Apple store, and they charge you about 70 euro. It's really expensive, but okay, I was happy. Now you might ask, why did I buy the other ones? Well, I couldn't change the color on it. I didn't read the instructions properly. It does have 7 different colors. I didn't know at the time, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy the inateck one from the UK. Now, even though it's from the UK, they actually deliver it from Luxembourg. Can you believe that? So this one, which is this one I bought, this is the upgrade of this one, is inateck, and it costs, as you can see there, 30 quid, which is about 40 euros. Way cheaper than that one and way better. And I'll put on a little video where you can see the keys are actually clearer here than on there. On there, sure, they have backlighting and that, but they're still not solid. And I thought, if it gets dark, I'm going to need the backlight on all the time. And remember, the backlight will only last about 5 hours before you have to recharge it. Without backlight, you can use it for 55 hours, I think they said. Now, another thing happened that when it arrived, I was really shocked because when I bought this one, I'm going to call it the poor man's inateck, it's called Epico. It came in this flimsy, horrible box. Now, the inateck one is this gorgeous box. It's almost Apple-esque in the way that when you open it, you've got this gorgeous feel and the inner layings and the cover, everything was good. Even the instruction booklet was awesome. So I was really happy about that. And when I saw the keyboard, how really strongly the words were bright, I was really more than happy. And you might think I could have stopped there. I've got my keyboard, I've got my different colors. I'm happier because it's more solid. Now, before I go on to the white one, which I bought eventually, these two, if you do look at them, they are kind of, I mean, this one, they almost look, it looks like they stole their idea, doesn't it? They really, really are similar. but the rubbery feel, it just feels a bit cheaper on this one. Nothing much to write home about. Plus, in addition to this one, you do get these only with the grey one. This is the KB0411, as you can see there on the board. You get this inlets for your, well, I've done it upside down. Oh, that's right. You get these little inlets for your camera, and your camera can go in there and it can see it. See, I'll put it towards the camera. You can see there, you've got these lovely inlets, and they've got a different one. If you don't have the Pro version, they've got this one for you, a different version. So later, I'm going to put my iPad in there to show you why I bought this keyboard. For many years, I didn't have a keyboard, but I made a video earlier about Jump Desktop using your Mac Mini on your iPad, and you need a keyboard for that, and it works perfect. Now, so out of these two, I guess what I was not happy with, I guess, is this, you know, the function of the pulling apart. It's really easy to pull apart. It's almost like, look, if I shake it, I'm a bit worried about, it falls really easy. I didn't even have to make much of an effort there. Now, with this one of the things you have to remember, when you do buy it, you will see there is this tab here, and it's got some kind of cling film on it, and you have to, whoa, yeah, you have to pull that away, because that will help it to be stronger, the magnet. And they also put another one on here. You can see on here, they put another one. So I'm going to take that one off as well. Oh, it really is like taking glue off. So I'll just pause while I fix this thing. Okay, let's have a look at this magnet on this one. Now this one, I'm going to shake like the other one. And again, it did come off a bit. Look. Yeah, it comes off quite easy. So as you can see, it does come off quite easy, but just don't shake your iPad. Who does that? Who does that? Anyway, this one, by the way, this one I already took off. Now this one is super duper. Why did I buy this? Well, one, as you can see, it's got this hollowness here, which makes it lighter. On the other ones, they don't have this hollowness. See, look, I'll show you. You can see it's kind of solid. You know, you might think, you might prefer that, better protection. But because it's that, it's lighter. And as for the magneticness of it, watch this. Whoa, that does the same. So it is a little stronger though, I will admit. A little stronger, not a lot. A bit. Now, like I said, I bought this because it's for the arty people, or if you want to write a bit flatter. But notice here, it's got this nice kick here where you can get your finger to open it. The others don't have that, you have to fool around. But like the others, it does have this stand where you can read at the same time. Now, that's all the good stuff. Other good stuff is that they have, you know what, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna swap these over. So now I just want to use this one. This one's the second one I bought, because I want to show you how it looks like with the iPad in it. There you go. Now make sure you hold on to that piece. It's better if you do it flat. There. And there you can see the nice iPad protection. Now before we go on, before I do show you some more information, have a look here. You've got number 2 inateck. Now the third one I bought, which is the white one, you can see they made the pad bigger. They meant to have made the pad bigger for you to use. Now the only way you can tell the difference between the 2 and the 3 one, that's the white one, is that the keys here on the right are bigger. That's it. And the mouse pad, I believe, is bigger. But other than that, the main reason you would buy this is if you're arty and you want it to really lie flat so you can draw. Now there is a backlit coloured keyboard, but the problem is it's on the QWERTZ one. It's German keyboard, So I could have had this backlit. I was really jealous. And I later found out that in America, they actually have this as well. And if I just show you the website here, this is a German website where you can buy it. But again, QWERTY with the Z keyboard. But in America, where they wouldn't deliver it to Europe, they give you a free pencil. And it's backlit keyboard, even if it's purple or green. The thing is, why you might want to choose one of these is all of these colors. This particular one, the newer one, now has all of these colors. You can have pink, yellow, blue, green, and they're lightweight. They're really worth the extra money. Like I said, I paid about £50 for that. I only paid £30 for that one. But I think it's worth it. Look, they're showing you that's the German one again. And there's the ones for the 13 iPad if you wish. You can see here they advertise all these different reading areas for you. It's remarkable. It's particularly remarkable when you consider that in Apple they charge you 249 quid for that. And that keyboard doesn't even work when it's separated. You need it to be connected to work. And they charge you £80 just for a cover. That's not even a keyboard, that's just a cover. So if you think about it, if you go on to the UK, Amazon UK, you can get this, look, £38. You can get this one. And they have deals all the time, so it's worth checking out. Now, before you go, remember they all have keys, but they don't have the FN keys, you know, the ones at the top. I really would have liked that, but don't use them that much. All the keys work really, really well. They function well. The backlight, different backlights you can have. I'll just show you on this one. So here, so you can see it here, I've got my backlight. You've got your different backlight with the functions. I can do red, green, blue, darker blue, darker green, white. Amazing. You can turn it off as well. Now, the real reason I got this keyboard, I didn't have a keyboard before, was because of this magic thing you can do. I've made a video of this, put the link in the description above and below. It's called Jump Desktop. And what it means is you can have your Mac Mini, which I've got a Mac Mini over there. You can have it here on your iPad. Look at that. That is amazing. And you can use this mouse here. Remember, two-fingered tap gets you backspace. Well, it should do. There you go. Two-fingered tap gives you like a right click. You can simply highlight things. I'll show you on this editor. So you can here, if you want, I can touch and I can double click and that'll highlight the word have. If I triple click, it will highlight the whole paragraph or sentence. So it does do paragraphs, but if you wanted to do it yourself, you wanted to highlight stuff, you would have to hold left click and then just drag. And then you could do it that way. Just have to drag like that, and then you can Control C, Control V, copy paste. It is really amazing. Now I've got my Mac Mini at work. Ooh. So that's really good. I might turn down the brightness just so that you can actually see it, because sometimes it might be too bright for the cameras. So there you can see the Mac Mini. And so I can open up files. I can do all that kind of work while I'm at work. Check out the video. Now, while this is my first comparison display, I have got a video I'll put on the link for all different microphones. Now, normally I'm using this big microphone, dynamic mic, to talk through. You'll see some of my videos are like that. This video, I'm using a Boya mic. It costs 20 quid. And if you think this sounds quite good, I'll make a little video of how you can change the settings in OBS in order to get yourself a little deeper voice, because alone it's quite a piece of rubbish. But if you run it through OBS, you get a really nice sound. Hopefully this is a nice sound and you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. And I'll put a link in the description to some other videos you might like to watch. So there you have it, 3 tablets. Remember, the pen will still stick to the top. Here's another thing. I really wanted the backlit keyboard, but I wanted this leaning back. So you know what you could do? You can do this. You can just take off the keyboard and put it with that one. And then I've got my backlit keyboard. I've got my lower back resting iPad, and I'll probably sell the other one. Just the, I'm not sure if anybody wants to buy one that is of multicolored. Well, we live in a multicolored society, surely. And then now I can just put the white one on here, and that will work equally as well. If I turn it on, that is. I believe I did actually connect them all to the iPad, and it just recognized them. Look, see, my mouse is moving. It just recognizes when any one of them is connected at a time. Really amazing. Hope you've enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and buy yourself a keyboard.